plastic show or memorable wedding. Everyone wants to have a memorable wedding. Why this is almost impossible the way people celebrate their weddings here in the Philippines and especially in Cebu, we will talk about today. But the good news are, with a few little steps, you can turn the wedding into a really memorable one, and you can break down your expenses fundamentally. Happy vibes to all wedding couples. If we surf in internet and check the wedding packages offered there, all of them are promising a memorable wedding. Wah! But what is coming next in the text? All of them are looking the same. Nothing is different. How can a wedding be memorable when all of them look the same? And the worst of all is, all of that packages are focusing to features which are totally unimportant and wrong. The packages are full of decorations and MCs and light shows and super sound, and the buffet is awesome and the MC is the best you ever have seen. The decorations are really a very big impact, but when the wedding couple is appearing, there is no additional impact to find. The wedding couple is nothing else than a further feature of the decoration, but not the center of the celebration. And that's it, what wedding agencies anytime do wrong. Because this day, we want to celebrate you and not the decorator. Look to that packages. Is there anything offered really referring to the wedding couple? Do you read features like, we will produce prenups which will show your personal way? Do you read anything about our MC or our host is studying your CV and will tell the story of your life in a very personal way? Did you ever hear that the videographer promises to you, we will make the movie of your life? No, they just replace you in a former frame they use for every wedding. You are nothing else than a part of the show, but you are not the reason to celebrate. And finally, for the videographer, this is an effort of round about 1 hour, but you are willing to pay 20,000 plus for this. Our wedding venue here in Alcoy is very highly recommended to produce prenups over there. Plenty of couples already regret not to book our venue when they come for the prenups. And now consider, if your wedding planner recommends a venue to you, but insists that the prenup is done on another venue, on another place, do you really think that you will book the best venue, or you book the venue where the wedding planner is getting the highest commission from? Secondly, try to tell us what you remind from the weddings you were invited within the last year. What was the color of the bridesmaids' dresses? What was the color of the motto? What was the color of the napkins? How was the buffet looking like? Maybe you remember the lechon because the lechon is to find everywhere. But believe me, the lechon never must be the highlight of your wedding. Oh, what surprise! You cannot remember? And exactly this will happen to your wedding. Also, the people will not remember anything when you take one of that packages. But you are anytime willing to spend thousands of pesos for this poor design for your special day you only will have once in your life. Decide your own if this is smart and clever. And by the way, decide if this is the value you like to give to the day you only will have once in your life. If you sort out all of these positions, you already will decrease your expenses to 60%. That means instead of 100,000 like offered in the package, you only will pay 60,000 or less. Ask your neighbors and friends if they have flowers in their garden and if they can help you to make a nice decoration out of it. Much less costs, and they are already involved in the preparation of your wedding. This they never will forget. It's so easy if you use your brain. And the same you do with the wedding giveaways. Ask your friends if they can make personal things together with you. This will increase the excitement to your wedding, and this will find the way to the hearts of your friends and family. Maybe you can ask them to do this as the wedding gift instead of 3 irons you already have at home. It's funny, the bride is always receiving donations that brings her work. Very nice tradition, by the way. Or what we are doing as giveaways, we produce very funny and special pictures, always each with one or a group of your friends. And that we will use as a giveaway. This the people never will forget, and it is much more posted in the social media. An absolutely 5-star highlight would be if somebody is composing a special wedding song for you. But this true highlight, and nobody will forget, believe me, is very hard to find on Cebu. Beside of us, we don't know a second venue or agency offering that. So if you really want to have this impact, which is with guarantee memorable, I think there is no other way than to marry with us. But not all will prefer and will be eager to get some stuff like this. On the other hand, our songs are produced in European professional studio environment with professional musicians. And we use that soundtrack also for your prenup, which will become much more personal with the song telling a story about you. I think that is logical and doesn't need further explanation. Finally for today, the venue. If you decide to take a beach resort wedding, then you of course have a much higher effort of decorations. A garden resort is already ambient and there are already flowers to find. That means plenty of the decoration is already growing at the venue. A beach resort is nothing else than a location full of sand and uninvited visitors that will disturb your celebration. Beaches normally are public, and you cannot avoid that you get extra features you didn't book, and trust me, you also don't like. On top of this, beach resorts are really well known to ask minimum the double rate compared to a garden resort for their service. But if you really insist in the beach wedding, please look for a resort which is locked and offers a private part of the beach. All others never will fulfill your dreams. To end up for today, don't book a beach resort, and also no expensive and unnecessary plastic stuff. Avoid features which are distracting from the real and true purpose of the day, your wedding. And nothing else is important that day. Prepare giveaways or favors together with your friends. This will increase the excitement to your wedding and will find the way to the heart of your friends and family. Look to find natural flowers for little money or even for free instead of overpriced decorations from a wedding agency. You have to know flowers are also humans. When they hear that they are used for a wedding, they will automatically increase their value to double or triple or higher. Create your wedding venue warmly and inviting instead of strange and overdressed. Your guests and you will not feel comfortable in an environment which is not designed to your personality. You know, royals very often don't feel comfortable in a simple and normal location. But believe me, normal people also don't feel comfortable and nice in a royal castle. If you are not a royal, please also don't pretend to be one at your wedding. A day which only shall be filled with emotions and the moment. You don't need pomp or gimmicks at your wedding. You need a relaxed atmosphere and ambience, what also will result in relaxed guests. Look for a host who is really interested in your story and not only replacing your names in a script he already used thousands of times with other weddings and other couples. Usually, you will get a good host or MC included to a good and professional wedding venue. That's it for today. And next time, we will tell you how to earn money with your wedding. Until then, we only can wish you a happy wedding planning.